Hey everyone, welcome. Welcome to one of the last in-person classes for um, this month. As you know, for Thanksgiving, we are um, going online. I may have one on Monday if there is anybody else who wants to do their presentation live in class, and I can film it on YouTube live. Just bring one of these. Um, and just making sure how everyone is doing. If you have any questions, you can feel free to call me, stop by the office. I'm in Wesley. So the class is often in 315 Wesley or 316, which is this room on the corner because it's a little bit bigger and you could spread out. All of us could actually show up in here with the number of seats they have and have the 6 feet. So, just getting this one going a little early before my noon class because I know you guys are working on your field observation presentations. I did post the final exam. It is a self-assessment, which a lot of us are asked to do as social workers, and it's helpful to kind of have that self-reflection, to even if you're not a social work major, some psych majors and even criminal justice majors will benefit. So I do believe we're going to start next semester the same way we did this semester, which is like the first week is online. I will continue doing the same with if any of you take human behavior in the social environment, I will do it half online and half in person. Or if any of you sign up for practice 2, which is the groups class, I will do half online and half in person because a lot of you said you did benefit even when we did have the one-on-one class and just kind of catching up and answering questions. If you did want to set up a Zoom with me, as long as I'm not taking care of the babies at home, you just could send me an invitation to your Zoom or FaceTime or whatever is easiest for you. I do respond to Schoology. I know some professors aren't on Schoology as much. Emails do come directly to my phone. Stuff with Schoology is a little harder to respond to with attachments, but if you need me to send anything like examples of what the PowerPoint should look like, things of that nature. It is November 20th. So you've got 10 days in this month to get everything done with your presentation. And then you should have about 12 days in December to do your final. And that just goes through all of the questions that a self-assessment would require. Things that it asks, how to be a social worker, how to do things of that nature. I am going to open up all of the papers and all of the discussions. So if you need to get in and finish a discussion, or if you need to reply to classmates for full credit, I will have that open. The 4 or 5 papers, I will also have that one open. And then the final due in the first week or 2 of December, I will also have that open. And then the presentation, if you want to come in person today at noon or Monday at 10 or noon, you are welcome to. I will film it on YouTube live. Or if you want to film yourself presenting it from your laptop, film yourself on cell phone, either YouTube Live or Zoom or just a video, send it to the class discussion board so that everybody can see it. But beyond that, we are kind of going into that last push to get everything done. I know it can seem overwhelming, but if you look at having the next 10 days to catch up on anything, maybe focus on one assignment each day since we are going electronic. I know some of you do work other jobs and even work full time. So it's challenging, but I will work with you no matter what. If you just call or send a message or come by the office, I will be here. We will get you through this. You all are doing awesome. You will finish this degree. If you're a social work major, keep in mind you can finish this degree in 3.5 years, and then you qualify for the advanced standing MSW that is done in 11 months. So you could have everything in your master's of social work and the license within 4.5 years. And you've already done the first half. So you're down to like about 4. And, that's amazing. There's a lot of jobs in the social work area if you get that license. A lot of need, a lot of opportunity. So that's what we kind of try to do with this class, introducing you to all of those, from homelessness to elder care, children and families, school social workers, and food pantries, soup kitchens, and homeless shelters. There's a lot of opportunities. One other thing, if you are interested in getting your CDCA, which is a chemical dependency counselor assistantship, which you can get with 2 years of education, an associate's degree. I think it's 60 credit hours. And you show that you got the 40 hours of normal social work assessment, diagnosis, and I can send you a packet that is through the state of Ohio to get that. Just again, send me an email, and you could begin at the end of next school year if you're a freshman, or the end of this school year if you're a sophomore. Start working in some of the chemical dependency counselor assistantships they have around the state. They do have a huge amount of funding for the opioid epidemic. I know both Ohio and Kentucky, which is our local areas, and even some in Indiana, have a lot of positions, and it was like $500 million in funding that got pushed into the state. It might have even been 500 billion. So there's a lot of jobs. Definitely send me an email for that. I can show you how to get that certification. And send any questions that you have. It's been a good semester so far. It does seem like it was fast because some of it was online and then going back to electronic, but let's make it as real and face-to-face as we can with YouTube Live or Zoom, or come see me in the office hours, because I want you all to succeed, and it is very doable. Just sitting down, focusing, taking care of those assignments, learning how to write as a social worker, which really is just APA citations and whatnot, and get you guys to succeed. This week we have the NASW Ohio Conference. So that is the National Association of Social Workers. There's also the CSWE, which is the counselor. CSWE is Council on Social Work Accreditation. So they give us the accreditation so that you can get that 1-year master's. And so I definitely want you to continue to think about all the opportunities that you would be offered by having this work done and getting caught up. So again, everything will be opened up so you can finish your papers. You can finish your discussion boards and reply to classmates for the full credit, and then also get your presentation up there and put into the discussion board that everybody can see it, since we aren't doing stuff live anymore. And look forward to seeing some of you all next semester. Glad we are still offered the opportunity to have schooling and get your credit hours and keep you on the path, on the straight and narrow to finish. I definitely had a hard time my freshman and sophomore year, but I was glad to have somebody who was willing to work with me and get me up to finish, before I just decided it was easier to go get a job somewhere as a law clerk or something. That was one of the jobs I took in college that Seemed good at the times. They started at $9 an hour and they finished me at $10 an hour, and they gave all the overtime we wanted up to 55 hours a week. So definitely finish that education. I know it seems like a daunting task at times, but you can do it. Look forward to hearing from you all. So have a good weekend. Enjoy Thanksgiving.